Hello, man. Welcome back. Today we're gonna be talking about polymorphism. So let's get to it. I have deleted all the classes from the project just to make things simple. So since we know what inheritance is nothing more than extending a parent class to the child class to get all the functionality of the parent class extended to the child class, which a child class can use it and can add more functionality or more variables to or what the child class is getting from the parent. Now we're going to see the polymorphism. There is not much of a difference between polymorphism. Polymorphism is more like if there is one parent class and child class can more than one child classes can extend the parent class, and they can get the functionality of that specific parent class. Let's see how it works. For that, we have to create one class. Let's just say parent parent first. Let's just have parent class to make things simple. Okay, so now we have the parent class, and there's nothing much to this parent class. We can see, let's add some kind of functionality to this parent class. Let's say, let's create a method. Uh, there's no return type. Say sounds. Everything makes some kind of a sound, so let's have a sound class. And in this, it is doing nothing, but it's gonna print out the sound. Everyone makes sound. This is what it's gonna print out. Okay, so this is a parent class. Now let's create a child class. We're gonna create a child class. We're going to create more than one child class. Let's start with child, first child, first child, and let's have one another class called second child, and this is the second child. So this is the first child and this is the second child, but they have one parent. Uh, in this class, it is going to have the method as well. So what we want to do, not just we want to extend what we get from the parent class. So we want to extend what is in the parent class. So the parent class has a method called sounds. We want to override this sound to make sure that this child has a different sound than the parent. So it's more like you are, let's say you are getting a car from your parent, but there's a whole modification that you're going to do to that car to make sure that you like the car the way you want, not the way it was handed over to you. So for that, let's do stuff again. Public void sound. Okay, now this is going to be first. So sound. First child sound. So now we can say, now we can see like this one has this method, and this one has the same method. It has the sounds, but it is overriding that method. Uh, when I say overriding, I mean like instead of using that method, this child has created its own method, which has the same name to it. It doesn't matter if it is extending the parent or not. This child does have access to that parent, but in this case, instead of getting the method from the parent, this child first decides to have its own method with the same name to make sure if this method is called, it does not call the parent method, which is the default method, but calls this method, which will print first child sound. Similarly, we're going to do it for second child as well. Let's just copy paste it. Paste second child. So now I will let you guys think. What do you think if we create uh, the object of first child class and call sound on it? What do you think is what do you think is going to happen? And if we call second child object, what do you think is going to happen? Let's start with parent class is parent new parent class is. And similarly, let's create the first class, first child, not class, child first, first child. What am I doing? Okay, new first child. Similarly, is gonna be for second child. Second new second child. So now we're gonna call the sound method of all the classes. So just to see like what it is going to call, let's say what parent dot sounds like, and then what first dot sounds like, then what does second sounds like. Save it, and now you guys gonna see this is gonna print what is in parent, this is gonna print what is in first child, and this is gonna print what is in second child. Let's do it. So over here, parent is everyone makes sound, first child sound, second child sound. Now you get the concept. If even if we did extend it, that does not mean that we cannot like have the same method with the same name, or we can have the same method with the same name and it's going to override what is the implementation of this method in the parent. Similarly is going to happen for the child. And thank you for watching this video. Please like and subscribe. See you in the next one.